Hello, welcome to our thought for the day. So, today is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to you all, and sending big hugs to everyone finding today difficult for whatever reason. We lost our lovely granddad earlier this year, so we're sending him some heavenly hugs for today. Today is also my 49th birthday. And I've been apprehensive about it because this is the age my mum was when she was diagnosed with cancer. I feel young. I feel like I've only just started, and I'm looking forward to my whole life ahead of me. I cannot imagine how difficult and life-changing that diagnosis was for my mum. She fought hard for another 7 years. And if cancer could be beaten by will alone, my mum would be here now. It has got me thinking about how precious life truly is. I'm also chaplain at the local high school, and recently we lost 2 young lives, far too young. My heart goes out to all their families and their friends and the community who've been affected by these devastating losses. It would be normal at this time to think, where was God? Why didn't he stop these tragic events unfolding? Why would he allow these families to suffer these heartbreaking losses? God yearns for us to know him. He wants us to know him personally. He says to all who are willing, come to me. God created us with free will, so we can choose whether we want to know him or not. It's not compulsory. We're not robots following blindly. However, with that free will comes problems. We can act cruelly, terrible tragedies can occur, wars can be fought, Earth can be a hostile planet. Fortunately, despite the difficulties and suffering in this world, we can feel God's mercy, compassion and love. He knows our pain and our suffering. He is with us in the midst of it. Jesus told his followers these comforting words. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a cent? And yet, not one of them will fall to the ground outside of your Father's care. But the very hairs of your head are numbered. Therefore, do not fear. You are of more value than many sparrows. If you truly turn to God, he will care for you as no one else does, and in a way that no one else can. Jesus personally understands our pain because he came to earth and suffered a human life. He has known grief. He has lost his loved ones. He has experienced firsthand the cruelty and mental anguish of life on earth. He came to take our wrongdoing, our mistakes, our suffering onto him, so that we can have the opportunity to be reconnected with God by trusting and believing in Jesus. He is reaching out to you now through this clip. He loves you. And he wants you to know him. Perhaps today you are in pain. You are suffering. You are struggling with life. I cannot promise that I have all the answers, but I can say that loving God has helped me carry through the pain and suffering. He has helped me to get back up and walk on when I want to quit. He has helped me count my blessings when all seems dark. This world doesn't always make sense to me. The cruelty, the injustice, I struggle with it. But for me, I turn to God in these times. I wail, I cry, I ask for guidance and help. God has never failed me. I can lean into him and he gets me through. I know I have a God who wants me to prosper, not suffer. But when I am suffering, he is right there in the thick of it with me. Recently, in times of trouble, he has given me his peace to help me cope and not go under with the overwhelming pressure of it all. Jesus said, "My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give it to you. Let not your heart be troubled. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage. I have overcome the world." That's from John chapter 14, verse 27, and chapter 16, verse 33. Jesus promises never to fail or forsake us. He is not just here for me, he is here for you. If you are in pain today and you feel the need for someone who can comfort you and never let you down, someone who is always by your side, whatever you are going through, then ask God today to come into your life. Tell him that you want to get to know him. Reach out to us if you want to know more about following Jesus. No matter what hardships I've faced, God is always right there with me, and he could be there for you too. Jesus said, "I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in to him." If you can hear the gentle knocking on the door of your heart, then open it and let Jesus in. He will change your life forever. Bye for now. See you soon.